Okay. Are we ready? Wait, one second. Are we doing the intro too? I literally just got goosebumps. Yeah, we need to have like an intro.
Hey everybody,
Hey, you
welcome back.
guys.
This is the second episode of Let's Talk About It.
Hey, you guys. Back with everyone's favorite, Mike and Parker. We're here
Mhm.
to. We have some important things to talk about today.
Um, yeah, my topics are honestly a lot of random hot takes I've had recently.
Well, we also need to talk about I don't want to talk about Love Island for as much as we
No, but
did,
like
but
honestly,
we can't not talk about the
no,
recoupling
there's a
last
few
night.
things I do want to say.
Same.
There's like throughout the summer, like we do have to talk about Love
Yeah,
Island. Like
that's just
that's
going to be
just
part of this. But
necessary.
I feel like
100% agree.
last episode was like all of Violet and Mormon Wives, which like I love.
Yeah, no, we need to, we're not just
But guys,
reality
we're
TV based.
multifaceted. We have lots of things going in our lives other than reality
I
TV.
like the way
Okay?
you said that. Multifaceted.
We're multifaceted.
Also my drink has carbonation, so I am a little burpy. Sorry.
Um,
Okay. So, well, actually, the first thing I want to tell you about
okay, tell me.
is the EDM festival I worked this weekend.
Yes, I thought you were like actually. You know what I thought when I saw your location? I thought
What?
you were in one of those shipping containers where they like traffic people.
Yeah, no, okay, I work at Huntington Bank on Northern Lake Island, so it's like
Guys, it's
right by
literally
the
like
lake.
a.
It's like near the beach and stuff, and Micah texts me, she goes, "Where are you? Are you okay?" And I was literally just like
Wait, I
at
was
my
just about to
job.
pull up your location, but I feel like I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, she thought I was getting kidnapped in it.
No, but the way it looked like on Find My Friends, like I'm always used to her being in that one spot because yes, I do look like I don't care. And then I was like, wait, where is she? But you were
No, but like
somewhere
I love
else.
that because that's an extra sense of security that I have.
No, I always look.
Yeah, period. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, this EDM festival I worked at was called Beyond Wonderland. I didn't realize it was like 20,000 people. And so, like, that's the same capacity as about the first like metal concert I worked this summer. So I was like, oh my God, what the hell? And the second day I was like, it's gonna be so chill, whatever, because the first day is usually the crazy day because everyone needs to pick up their passes. So I'm like, it's gonna be super chill. No. It gets rained out, evacuated. All 20,000 people have
Wait,
to
while you were
leave.
working,
Yes, all 20,000 people have to leave. I had to be like indoors, like in the venue.
I
Like it
would
was
have
like
freaked
lightning,
out.
thundering. No, and like I was like, we'll get
Wait, we had really
canceled.
bad
Like,
weather here too.
yeah, I was like bad. And so basically we come back outside like an hour and a half later, like 2 hours later. Like people were waiting outside for that long. My entire tent is destroyed. People came in, they broke shit, they flipped over the tables, pushed them into the
Wait,
mud.
like that Astro World riot? Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
basically because they were like trying to get shelter, which is like fine, but I was like, dude, literally the tarp on the wall is open. Like you did not have to break down a metal pole
Bro, that's
to
like
get
when I
in.
fell through the five tile
No, like,
pit.
well, no, and then
Yeah.
somebody like passed out because of like heat and drugs, and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. And then behind our tent, it's like a tent and a fence, and all of a sudden we see this like figure like just go behind like in between, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? So the lady I'm working with starts going and like
She's hitting
hitting
him?
whoever was there, and then the other person
Wait, that's
opened
my
like the
nightmare.
no, open because everybody was so high on drugs. Opens the thing and he's like, "What are you doing?" And it was a girl, and she's like, "I just have to pee really bad." And he's like,
Bro,
"You cannot pee in our tent." Like peeing in our tent, like
I
literally
wouldn't
insane.
ask that. And like I'm bold about stuff, but
No, she didn't even ask. She
I'm
just
very
went to do
respectful of
it.
workers.
Yeah, no, and it was like literally insane. And then this other girl I like helped her like get her ticket or whatever. And then 2 seconds later, her boyfriend grabs her and is like, "Oh my God, she's gonna throw up. Oh my God, she's gonna throw up." And I was like,
Bro,
literally insane. And then the craziest thing
that
that
feels like we're
happened
back in
was,
Colombia.
no, the craziest thing that happened was this girl. This is like the main reason why some people just should not do drugs. Like this was some schizophrenic shit. She's probably 21,
And she's
22.
ruining it for everyone else.
No, this is a different girl. Different
I know,
girl.
but it's still like freaking
No,
out at the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
festival is
Like
like,
also, I've had a shit day. I just had to help
I have too,
20,000
but
people. Like, okay, like whatever.
I get that.
And no, I know, but I'm like, we both had shit days, so like let's just make this as easy as possible for each other.
Yeah.
And so this girl, like she's this again, some people just should not do drugs. She's like schizophrenic. And she comes up to me and she's like, "This is my ticket, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like that's your ticket." She's like, well, I'm supposed to be VIP. And I'm like, well, it says general admission. I'm like, are you on a guest
What if
list?
she
Like,
was
if you're on
someone
a,
famous?
no, I was like, are you on a guest list? Like, go to the box office. Like, they can help you out. Like, whatever. And she's like, no, I'm supposed to be VIP. And I was like, well, do you have like a barcode? Because I was like, do you have like a ticket showing that you're VIP? Because that one says GA. And she goes, bitch, I'm in the CIA. And
No, she's not.
I'm sorry. No, she's not. Pulls out
Isn't
her
that
ID,
illegal?
start shoving it in my face. It's literally just a regular Illinois ID. I'm like, Queen, there's no
It's like illegal
badge
to
there.
impersonate a police
No,
officer.
yeah. And so I guess she kept getting sent back and forth from like where I was working in box office because nobody wanted to help her. And then as I was leaving the venue, like she was being like escorted by security because she kept saying that she was
Damn.
like in the CIA. It was wild. So that was genuinely probably the longest day of my entire life, and I
I
hated
like
every
don't
second
have
of it.
I like cannot like I could not work that job. Like I'd be like
It's
I'd be
like
like, girl, you're
fun.
freaking me out. Get out of my face.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like fun sometimes, but then other times I'm like, oh my God. And my mom, because she's always like, I feel like everybody should work in a restaurant like
Yeah,
once in their
I
life.
have
But
like
she's like,
restaurant trauma.
yeah, but my mom's like, I feel like you're getting that experience because
Yeah,
it's
you are.
still like
Well,
a
you're still doing
customer
customer service. Yeah,
service.
you're still doing customer
Yeah.
service,
Like I'm
which
still
I
getting the
feel like,
brunt end of like a lot of
yeah, and
BS.
it's not the same as like, uh, it's not this like working in a restaurant is not the same as just like retail customer service. Like, definitely, like people are like shit there too, but like working in a restaurant is really stressful. And on Saturday night, my
Yeah.
night was so stressful, and it did not need to be. Like, we did not have any that many people come into the restaurant, but everyone was just like freaking out. And then this evil man named Mr. White came in, and we like all know him because he always wears like his veteran hat, and he complains about how we don't have a military discount. And I'm like, I'm not the one that makes those fucking rules.
Yeah, like
Like,
I just work here,
I
babe.
just work here. And
Yeah.
he came in, and oh my God, I forgot to tell you this actually. Okay, so he came in basically. The reason we hate him is because he wrote a really mean review about my friend I work with, like the server, and it was like calling her out and screaming at her, and she got in trouble. And like she like I read the email off of her phone, like he sent it to like fucking corporate. I'm like,
Oh my God.
so that's how I know someone has no life. And so my friend got in trouble, and but now we like remember him. And he came in last night, ordered a slice of cake and four ice creams to go. But like we don't sell ice cream like that. Like it's just like on the side of cake sometimes. Like you can't buy it.
Yeah.
And I like saw him back there, and he was staring me down with his evil eyes. And then I was leaving, I was going home, and I was like in a bad mood. So I was trying to get out of there. And I see this to-go box of cake and ice cream on the ground. And I was like, oh my God, and my first thought was like, I'm gonna take this. But then I went back inside because I thought it was this other hostess. I didn't want to like take her food because she was
Hmm.
leaving too. And then I ran back outside to go steal it, and it was the evil man, Mr. White. I don't fucking care. He's definitely not watching this, Mr.
Oh
White.
my God, that's crazy, bro.
And I should have stolen it, bro.
Yeah. Wow,
I
that's
wasn't
wild,
gonna do
actually.
it, but like I was like looking in the bag, and I was like, there's just a slice of perfectly perfect chocolate cake and ice cream just sitting
Yeah.
on the curb.
Dude, have
Like,
you ever had German chocolate cake? That's my favorite.
oh my God, that's my favorite with the coconut.
Coconut and like
Oh,
almonds and
my
stuff.
aunt used to make that for my birthday when I was
Your your microphone just picked up.
like,
Oh,
oh, I love German chocolate cake. No, I
I
do though.
can't. Go back in. Sorry,
I
we had a little brief intermission.
intermission. I have some TV I need to talk about that's not Love Island. First of
Okay,
all,
but don't spoil anything
I'm
because I
not going to
haven't seen
spoil
these shows
because
yet. Yeah.
what I'm about to tell you is really good. I'm not
Okay.
going to spoil. I finished Ginny and Georgia today.
Yeah, I'm like
Insane.
only on episode 2 of that.
Okay, well, I've been talking, Charlie finished it too, so like I've been talking to him about it,
Shout
and
out
we were talking about
Charlie.
it today. Shout out Charlie. We both are obsessed with Ginny's this guy. His name is Wolf.
It's not Marcus.
Well, Marcus too. Like it's like, but there's another one. I'm not gonna say anymore, but he's so hot. I think he's really hot because he's like 6'6", and Ginny is so much shorter than him. So it's like she's like
I
looking
don't get
down.
how Ginny has all this pull,
Yeah,
low key.
Ginny. Also, I love Max so much. Just have to say that. We'll have to talk about this when you watch it because I don't want to say anymore. Also,
Yes.
I started and finished Adults today.
Yeah,
Okay,
I need
guys,
to see
I
that.
swear I do things, but I've just been like sitting at my desk painting all day, so I watch a lot of TV. And I didn't work today, so like I can watch this TV.
Period.
I started and finished it. It comes out, they're only 20-minute episodes, so it was low-key
Mm,
quick. And I'm obsessed with the
love
like the
that.
guy from TikTok, like the brunette mustache guy. I don't
I don't
remember his
know.
name. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, does he kind of look like Benson Boone a little
Yes,
bit?
he does, but like
Yeah.
I know which is it kind of upsets me, but like he looks like Benson Boone, but he's like also like queer bisexual on the show, and he's like
Wait, love.
no, and he's like hot. Like the queerness is hot. So you need to watch it.
Yeah, I do.
It's really good. It's like 8 episodes. It's quick. Like then it's already done.
Yeah, no, I love
Um,
shows like that because
I do
I'm
too.
horrible at watching shows, like so bad.
Yeah, I really want to rewatch Girls because apparently
Mhm.
like every time you rewatch it, you like see it in a different light.
Emily just watched it for the first time and she's like,
Really?
I'm literally obsessed. Yeah.
I only just watched it this past winter break, but I finished it in like a week.
Yeah, that's good.
But I swear to God, that week I was just like in my room watching it. And I was so like, I don't know, like it's like it's like a drama emotionally like abusing show. Like it's kind of sad. Like it felt like I was well, it's really funny too though, which is like so hard to explain. But it felt like it was like the first time I watched 13 Reasons Why. I watched it first episode to final episode of the last season in like a weekend. And that really fucked me up.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna
I had
lie.
to save 13 Reasons Why till I was in like a good mental space.
Well, I didn't watch it till I was older because I remember in middle school they sent out an email to all of the
Oh,
parents of the
same,
school.
yeah.
And it really freaked me out because the only thing I knew about it was like when that guy gets that pole shoved up his ass. So
Yeah,
I
well,
was like,
what?
I don't want to watch that anal stuff.
No,
Like,
I don't want to watch that.
I'm sorry, I'm 12. I'm not into that. Like,
No,
I was just so scared of that. So that's why I didn't watch.
I was so scared when people would come to school and be like, "Did you see the original scene before it was deleted?" And I was like,
I know. And everyone would
"The
post on
hell?"
their story, like, who's watching 13 RW. Like, did
Yeah,
they do that? Like,
yeah, no,
and I remember being
100%.
like, what is that RW? Like, I was
And
late
like
to the
it was
game.
literally like so like I feel
I
like
saw an
dad roast
edit of
emoji
that
coded.
guy who gets AIDS, like the basketball player, the hot one, and he dies of AIDS.
I mean I've only ever seen the first season.
Okay, you're not gonna watch it, are you?
No.
Okay, like the white basketball boy Justin, like the hot popular guy that
Okay,
like
yeah, but he's not hot.
okay, I know he's not hot, but like he's meant to be that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He ends up like being gay, being homeless, and like has a sex worker on the streets, and he gets AIDS in the final season and dies. I'm being so serious. He dies in the final season.
That's like really
And it's like
intense.
season 3, it was like very involved in his story. Or I think whatever season was like the last one, it was like very involved in the story. It was the whole story of like him living on the fucking streets. And he did like heroin, like in math. Like he was like a drug addict on the street, but he was like,
Okay,
uh,
thank God I didn't get that far.
I know that's what I'm saying that fucked me up. It was really crazy. But
Yeah.
but I saw an edit of it the other day, and it's like when he's in bed dying of AIDS, and I'm like, good. I don't think this should be made
Girl,
to.
get that off
No,
my
it was a
phone.
thirst trap, and I'm like, that was not the scene you needed to use. I'm gonna find it and send it to you because it's
Actually
like his
does.
skin is like blue, and it's like
I
he's in the
can't.
hospital, and it's just like, God.
Ew.
Like, girl, his body is still beating. Let him be.
Yeah, no, you. I can't.
I know.
I can't.
But
Yeah, that
anyway,
shows like
you need to watch Adults.
yes,
It's
that's on my
good.
list.
Mhm.
Okay, I want to popcorn.
Popcorn?
You know how teachers are like popcorn to somebody in the class. It's
Like
like
throw the ball to you.
yeah, but it's like not even throw a ball. Like you'd be like, "Oh, hey, my name's Parker. Like I'm da 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 da, and I'm gonna popcorn to
Wait,
Micah."
should we do like an icebreaker? Like an ice should we do icebreaker challenges? I feel like that'd be really funny.
Yeah, I feel like we could do that like low-key at the beginning of the episode as
I
like a little
know
intro.
because I feel like I know so much about you, but like also I feel like I don't know like basic facts.
Well, in the beginning, so not in the beginning, the like you know how you would do like icebreakers growing up and it would be like
I hated
first
them.
first letter of your name
I would
and an
be like
adjective.
dripping sweat.
Yeah, and it'd be like an adjective, right? So you'd be like
Mine
you
was
definitely give like wait,
guess
can I
what? Wait,
get
no, guess what mine was, and I'll guess
I'm
what yours was.
no, I think yours was marvelous.
No, but that's really close. It was magical
Okay.
because I was into like wizards and shit.
What do you think mine was?
I I was just thinking of F for Franny. P. I
See,
don't know.
and this is the problem because we would do that game and I literally every single time and this is so me coded to say.
What'd you say?
I
Perfect Parker?
no, it would come up to me and I'd be like, "Well, I don't know what to say because the only two adjectives that start with P are pretty and perfect.
No, that's I think why I couldn't guess what yours was because I knew it was some like there's not a lot that goes with my name except for perfect and pretty.
No, there's not. No, literally, I have to say it every time, and then
No.
everybody would try to think of one, and they'd be like, "All right, like whatever."
What animal would you do if you did the animal ones?
Oh,
I
I've
wait, I have wait, do you want to
well, you know,
guess?
my favorite animal is an elephant, but it wouldn't be an elephant.
Okay, because you have to do P.
Oh, it was. Oh, it's with a Oh, I think
Yeah.
penguin.
Yeah, that's what I guess for you. I always said meerkat.
All right.
You know what? I was one of those kids that was obsessed with
Magical meerkat Micah.
Do you remember this is such
The
a
fairy
weird
books?
Okay, well, I sent you that TikTok about how they're getting fairies on Sims 4. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I'm not buying that
I'm
package.
going to buy that package.
Okay,
I've
sorry, wait,
been spending my
continue.
money. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Wait, oh my God. Oh, speaking of spending money, I bought a Sunny Angels today.
I thought you did you go to Pop Mart?
No, I bought one online, but I'm gonna go to Pop Mart next week. And guys, next week on the pod, I'll open one.
I want to get a Labubu. I know that's so like annoying, but I don't care.
They're $50.
Let
They're
me have
so
okay,
expensive.
well, I've actually been doing research and I found one online for 35, but there's
On
no review.
eBay?
No, it's on some website. But I found it through TikTok. I looked up on TikTok like where do you buy Lubabus online? Did you see Leah unboxing them today with Miguel?
No.
Leah, her dad, her sister Daria, who I love, and
I love
Miguel did
Daria.
a
Yeah.
Labubu unboxing today. And
Oh my God, I'm obsessed.
I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
just bought a
It was so
Labubu.
good.
Well, a Lafufu, if you
See, I
will.
want the real deal, and I might, well, I kind of made a lot of money this weekend because I was doing like stuff for my mom too, and she paid me. So maybe I will
Hmm.
spend that money on getting a real one.
Well, yeah, because we just had a yard sale and I made like 45 bucks. So I was like, okay, like technically this isn't my hard money that I worked for. Like
Yeah.
this is like little fun money on the side.
I feel like once I get one, like if I do and I unbox it and like it's so exciting, like what will ever be more amazing than
No,
that in there? Like my
no.
life is
That's gonna be
over.
like, yeah, I mean it's like those certain moments that we have in college where it's like
It ain't
Kentucky
never
was
gonna get better than
one,
this.
first ever Bubo was one. Like those experiences were like life
Yeah.
altering.
Wait, can I talk about my chair really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so this chair, you guys, this green chair, it's a rocking chair. This was like the chair in my nursery when I was a baby, and I've always had it in my room, and it's my favorite chair. It's literally like it's a green rocking chair, and I just sit in it, and I
Yeah.
always have it in that back corner. But I just moved it to my desk,
Oh yeah, I've sat
game
in that chair
changer.
before. Yeah, I
Yes,
like
when
that
we were
one.
playing Roblox, drinking
Yeah,
games. Bro, I was trying to play Roblox the other night, but Libby doesn't like play games or watch TV.
bro.
I know.
What type of mythical creature?
What kind of mythical
Um,
creature is that?
wait, I want to talk about music videos.
Okay, yes, because I just watched the Sabrina Carpenter ones and I've never seen them. Insane.
You've never seen them?
No, because I'm not like
When Please 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 came out, I was like literally like
no,
jaw to the floor
the only
shocked.
one I saw is the one that Barry Keoghan was
Yeah, that's the
in.
Please 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 one.
Yes, I saw that one, but I saw the one with Jenna Ortega for the first time.
You never saw it? So
No,
good. No,
because
wait.
I'm not really like into Sabrina Carpenter like that. Like I like her, but
Oh my
like
God, I love her.
I saw a
Well,
weird TikTok about her once and I've never been the same.
I don't want to know it because I love her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Um,
tell you.
but no, have you seen her Man-Child one? The
Which
new
one
one
was
that
that?
just came
No,
out.
yeah, the one you sent me. Yeah, I saw
Mm-hmm.
that.
And I love that song. And she's like so cute. But like I was thinking like my top favorite music videos
I
because I've been
Did you see
on a
Famous
grind
Gone?
recently. Yeah. No, I sent you Famous a Gun.
No,
I sent
Famous
that to
the
you.
Gun is so good. I was so
Famous a Gun. Also, that album is banger after banger
bro,
album of
I
the
put
summer.
Janelle on to Addison Rae. I was playing headphones on, duh. And Janelle
No,
was like,
yeah.
"Who is
So
this?"
put your headphones on, guess I
Guess I
gotta
gotta
accept
accept
the
the
pain.
pain.
And every single music video
I
is a
got my
banger.
headphones
And I
on.
saw this thing and it was like R.I.P. Brat Summer, it's Addison Summer. Like it's like
Yeah.
the new like
Well, I'm
generation.
also really excited for the Lord album just because I love Man of the Year. Like I've been listening to
I
it.
don't know. I don't know. I can't really get into Lord. I feel like she has a few songs that I'll randomly find,
Wait,
but
one
I can't
second.
get into
Wait,
her.
I'm getting the Zoom link. Upgrade
For
to Zoom.
what?
It says that, bro.
Do you have training or something?
No, I'm like running out of like I can apparently there's a limit on how much you can record on the regular Zoom. I have to upgrade it. Hey, you guys, we're back. Sorry.
Sorry, we had to just
We had to buy Zoom Workplace Pro.
Micah ran to me and she said, Zoom needs your social security number. And I was like, are you serious, bro?
Bro,
And I literally was about to read it
Parker was just
off.
showing her debit card info on the Zoom, but it's okay. I
Yeah.
bought it. I'm now the proud
I
owner of
I
Zoom.
bought it.
Well, it's under my, oh my God, I literally just got a notification right here. It says, you've been upgraded. Welcome to Zoom Workplace Pro. Bro, here are a few of the benefits for
Um,
you. Wait, we can hold up to limited hours, assign co-hosts, record your meetings, live stream your events to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook.
oh guys, once we get like
Guys,
also
let's
guys,
talk
watch
about a meet
every
and greet.
single ad all the way through so that we can continue to afford
I don't know how I'm
working
gonna
at
get
this
ads in the
space.
video though. Like I'm gonna have to
No,
reach out to
I'm
Browns.
totally kidding, bro.
I know.
Um, but okay,
Anyways,
so sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. I think we
we were
were
talking
talking
about
about
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter music videos. I want to talk about Addison Rae's music video.
Well, one thing you don't know about me and Parker is we love Vivo. We're avid followers.
Oh,
We love
Avid,
music
yes.
videos. We were
Yeah.
both like music video children. Like
Oh
I
my God,
would
I
sit
remember
at
what
my
I was gonna
computer and
say.
watch them. Okay, tell us.
So, two music videos I watched recently that were really good. One of them actually Vanilla Mace like recommended in a Twitch stream, and it was the Joji Glimpse of Us. I sent it to you. I don't know if you
Okay,
watched it.
I've seen that before.
I've never seen it, and I was like, wow,
Yeah, that one's good.
life-changing. Then I recently just watched Radiohead Just.
Oh,
Have you do it to yourself, you do that song?
no, I've never heard of that. I
That
haven't
was
heard
like
that
my
one.
junior year anthem. You definitely have. I've definitely played
Yeah,
it
I
for you.
probably have.
Anyway, crazy music video. It's like about this guy and he goes walking on the street and then he just lays on the street, like for no reason, just lays on the street. Some guy trips over him. He's like, "What are you doing? Like, do you need help? Do you need help?" And he's like, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" And so this crowd of people accumulate on the street. And meanwhile, Radiohead's just going, "You do it to yourself." It was like fire. It was
Wait,
like,
I need to see that
yeah, no, it
because
was like,
I always think. Did you ever watch Euro Trip?
no, but hold on, let me finish the music
Okay,
video.
sorry.
No, you're fine. And so the
I
police
will sit
officer comes up
quietly.
and he's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And he's like, "If I tell you the reason, like, I'm laying on the floor, like, it's gonna ruin everything for you guys. Like, you don't want to know." And he like whispers it or something. They never say what it is. And then the shot pans to every single person on the sidewalk laying on the floor also. Like it was some like mind-altering, life-altering shit. And like I read this article and it was like, because I was like, what did he say? And I guess like the guy in Radiohead's like, I'm gonna take it to my grave. And I'm like, okay, obviously there's definitely nothing behind it. Because like what would it even be? But I was really curious. It was so
Damn.
good.
Wait, I'm
Really
gonna need to
recommend.
see that. Send that to me.
Yeah, I will. It was really good.
Wait,
And
I
that
love
was
when
the
they
only
tell
other
a
one I can talk
story.
about. I do too. I showed you the I'll Follow You Into the Dark Death Cab for
Yes.
Cutie with the hole in the
I know.
ground.
No, that's what I was gonna bring up. And then it's
So
like every
good.
time he continues saying he falls into the hole.
Yeah, and
Yes.
it's like, and then it gets to the point where it's like he's like, I'll follow you into the dark, and then it's just quiet in the hole. You can hear the
Yes,
silence.
I remember when you showed that to me because I remember on my birthday freshman year. Do you remember that? When it was
Oh
just like
yeah. We were just
my
like we were queening out. We were listening to like Have a
no,
Cigar.
and no,
Like
and
I
literally
played, I
I
think
sent you
Dream
something.
Theater for you. Like we were like
Yes.
going crazy.
And I remember we were like sitting on the floor and you were playing Happy Cigar and I was like, damn.
No, for whatever reason, like I
It
feel
was
like
like,
genuinely, the reason we became friends was the Brandy Carlisle story, which we'll tell
oh
one
yeah, of
day.
course.
But that was the moment that I felt like our souls
Yeah,
intertwined.
I
Like
agree.
literally, I remember laying there and I had goosebumps. I was like, "Oh my
No,
God, bro."
and the fact that shout out Ellie and Kate, we love you so much. They were there too, just like chilling.
No, it was, and we were just running
I
circles
know that was
because
like my
Caroline
favorite group
was,
of people.
yeah, no, because Caroline was out of town, so it was just my room. I was
Yeah,
like, I
she
don't care,
wasn't
like let's
there.
hang out.
She was working on that basketball thing.
Yeah, and it was like 4 in the morning, and we were just running circles in my
I
room,
know,
like
and we had
listening to
got
random
Waffle
music.
House. And
That was a
it was a
great
good
day.
birthday. It
Yeah,
was
that
a
was a
good
good
birthday.
one.
I know. Like I really loved that.
Yeah.
But wait, fuck, I was gonna say something.
We were talking about the I'll Follow You Into the Dark. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And okay, my favorite like concert I remember was Paramore. I was in fifth grade. Like I was so fucking excited. My friend and her older sister took me because I was obsessed with Hayley Williams.
Hmm.
And then I ended up and I've met her before. Like she lives in
Oh,
Franklin.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But I remember the Ain't It Fun music video when they're like driving in the car. Have you
Wait,
ever
I don't
seen
think I've
that?
seen it.
Okay, you need to watch that because it's so good. But I just remember like them like driving in a car and then they're like in this barn. And then I realized that they filmed it in Franklin. Like it was like somewhere I could go. And then I was like, oh my God. And she like, because at the time, Janelle lived with someone
Hmm.
and they were neighbors with Hayley Williams. And I remember like
That's
telling
crazy,
people
bro.
about it. I know.
Oh my God, bro. No, I also we need to bring back. Well, I'm gonna say one thing that's gonna cause a whole tangent,
Okay,
but
tell
I'll
us.
start with my first thing is that we need to bring back scrunchies because I just put a scrunchie in, I think yesterday. Why did we ever get rid of them? They look cute on the wrist. They're nice in the hair. They don't damage your hair. I don't get headaches. Love
Okay,
them.
I agree with you kind of. I don't like the scrunchies where it's like bracelet. Like I don't
No,
like
like
that.
it's got to be functional.
No,
Like
I
you
like
wear it
the
on your
functional
wrist
ones,
like you'd wear
and
a hair
I always like
tie.
the thinner ones, but I also still use like those like plastic like
Oh,
coil
me too.
ones,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
the teleties. Is that what it's called?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love
Um,
those.
and then the other thing I was gonna say is YouTube Rewind needs to come
Oh,
back.
we've been on the YouTube Rewind
Yeah,
tour.
no, we have. Like I remember when
We
I
have sat down
discovered,
and we have watched like 2016 to
yeah,
2014, all of them.
no, I remember when I first discovered YouTube Rewind, I was in sixth grade and I had like my school iPad and we only had YouTube on it. Like that was the only like fun thing you could have on it. And I wore these exact fucking headphones. These were my sixth grade headphones. And I had them on and the nosebleed was so bad and everybody could hear me just watching
Wait,
YouTube
is that what
Rewind
that's called?
over and over again.
Nosebleed? Noisebleed?
Nosebleed. Yeah.
I
And
didn't know that that had a name.
the other one was this song In the Name of Love by BB
In
Rexa.
the
In the
name of
name of
love. I
love.
would watch the
Wait, we gotta eat
Avicii.
that just now.
Did we harmonize?
But no, but like we were
Oh,
like
okay.
really in sync on there. But no, and it would literally bleed out my headphones. Everyone was like, stop listening to that fucking song. And I was like,
That was
In the
like my
name
worst
of
nightmare because I was
love.
always like watching TV. Like I've been like in high school and even middle school, like I would sit in the back of the class and watch TV on my phone. Like I just
Did you
what I
watch
did.
Happy Tree Friends?
Which ones were those?
Okay, if you know, you know. I don't really want to get into it because
Okay,
it's
I
like
don't really
hella.
know if I know, but ask me
But
another
if
day.
you're watching, you know, you know.
But I was always scared that people could hear what I was watching, and probably 95% of the time I was watching Riverdale. Or like Criminal
Yeah,
Minds. Like those were like my two like in
yeah.
school shows. Like I would watch Riverdale, I would watch Criminal Minds, but
I
mostly
watched Grey's Anatomy once, and there was like a weird episode about like a penis fish.
no, I remember
And
when
I
a
was
sex
like
scene
in
would
my
come on.
Catholic school, and it
Yeah.
was on this bit, it was in the computer lab, and I was like,
When a sex scene would come on, I'd be watching it, I'd be like, and then I would just like pretend I'm listening to music. But everyone knew I was listening to fucking Archie.
just moaning.
Archie and Veronica get it on in my ear.
Betty with her black bob.
Yes.
You're like, yes, get
Bro,
it.
do you know Dylan Efron? Like, he was on The Traitors and he's like Zac
Oh
Efron's
yeah, I love
brother.
him.
Okay, well, he was on like it's like an Amazon live show with that one girl. I don't remember her name, but she's in the podcast with Fibula Connor, the other girl. I
Oh
follow
yeah,
her on
yeah, yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
Okay, well, she like does like stuff where she talks about books and she always talks about like A Court of Thorns and Roses and like the series, which is like I read them, the one
Hmm.
fucking book I ever read. Dylan Efron was in it and he was talking about how he listens to them while he's in the gym. And so it's like the fairy sex scenes while he's like
Wait, I like love him. I literally love
I
him.
know, I'll have to send you the clips. I saw them in TikTok and like she was asking him about it and he was like, I mostly listen and read it in the gym. So like people like I don't know, it was so funny and like he's so hot and I love
Um,
that like he reads.
I have a question. Did you see the zebra on the loose?
Yes, wasn't it was in Tennessee.
Yeah, it was in Nashville. And
I
it got
know.
airlifted out of the sky. Have you
I
seen it?
know. It was from the Nashville Zoo and it was like in a
I thought it was a
neighborhood.
pet named Ed.
No, I'm pretty sure it was loose from the zoo. Who
How
the
would it
fuck would
escape the
have a pet
zoo?
zebra?
I could have sworn in the article I read it said it was
No, and I'm pretty sure it's in Antioch, which is like where
like bro, I
is it not in Antioch? Is that what it
no,
says?
but like I don't know what you're saying, but
No, Antioch is like the town. that they was in.
I have no idea, but like I just like
Damn. No, I saw
bro,
that.
like but how lit is that? A zebra would never get to experience like
I
that
know it's
feeling.
always
Like,
like elephant escaping.
all right, not too much on elephants, but
I love elephants.
ew, I hated the way I just looked there. Um, okay, should we?
Not too much on elephants.
I literally just like went, we
Should we? Wait,
should
did you hear
we?
that?
It was bad.
Should we?
It was bad. I can't tell if it was sharp or flat, but it was bad. Um,
Okay.
let's dive into Love Island for 5 minutes.
Yes, but we got to
We'll
change
change our
our
backgrounds, guys.
yeah,
So if you
BRB.
don't want to hear the Love Island lore, you can always just tap
Yes,
through until
that's
that
how you know
background's
when we're
gone.
talking about Love Island or Mormon Wives because we change or wait, what like whatever TV show we talk about in depthly, we can
Yeah.
change it too. Like that's how you guys will know.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta find my background. Let's talk about Love Island.
Okay, yes, let's talk about it.
I need to talk about something first because wait, actually, let me turn my lights on. Okay. Okay, restart. Okay. I need to talk about something first. Why did Bella have blue eyebrows?
Why was her lip bruised also?
Okay, well, apparently her lip was bruised from the challenge because she was going so ham.
Okay, I had goosebumps watching that.
I did too. I was so proud of her. Like that was the one moment I actually liked her.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad she went home, but I
Yeah,
did
same.
kind of want Sierra to stay. I
I like
wanted
Sierra
both of them to
more.
stay.
I like Sierra, and I don't know why everyone's like talking shit about her body count. Like,
I don't think anybody was.
bro, no, they were. They were talking about like how hers was the biggest. Cause no, they were talking about how Bella's was the lowest and hers was the biggest, and like how Nick had to choose between that.
Weird, bro.
Yeah.
Nick's speech was crazy.
I know. I literally
The
wait.
moment we had in the photo
I'll
booth,
I'll send it to you because I filmed my reaction last night and I was
insane.
appalled.
Wait,
I
you
will,
should figure out how to edit that into the video.
guys, I will put it in, but literally, I have like a thing and it's like, I can't see it. And it's like right when he said it, and it's like
Like literally
the moment I had
insane.
in the villa. I know. I'll if I can figure that out. Like,
Um,
but no, that was crazy. I felt bad for her.
Austin is growing on me hella.
No, that's what I was saying. Like,
I
but
need Austin and Amaya together bad.
no, I do too.
I
I
was
thought because they
giggling watching
no, I
them.
was too, and they both are just like Ace should have picked Shelly. Like
Ace is, sorry, you're pissing me off right now.
no,
What the
Ace
fuck
is
are you
pissing me off
doing?
too. Like I don't know like what like maybe it's because Shelly's not being like I want you, like only you. Like she's still kind of
But is
keeping
it
it
not
open with
obvious he
Austin.
was fourth base? Like,
No, no, that's what I'm saying. But like I don't really understand why she's keeping it open with Austin because I don't think she actually would ever date him.
no, she never would.
So
I
I kind of
don't,
feel like she's almost leading him on a little bit.
yeah, that situation is like that whole
Like
situation is kind of
Shelly
pissing me
knows what
off.
she's doing. I saw
It's
some
pissing
TikTok
me
about
off.
how Sierra and Shelly need to be together, and I think I like that the best.
Mm. Yeah, no, it's all pissing me off, honestly, like that whole situation.
But Austin's definitely growing on me.
Huda,
Bro, stop the fucking Huda show.
I hate her. I'm sorry. And everybody's like, we need to keep her for the Casa crash out. I'm like, no, because then
I
she's
don't
probably
care.
gonna like I hate
I
her.
don't
She needs to
care.
be
I literally
off.
don't care.
It's like, girl, you're on Love Island and
No,
like this is insane.
Jeremiah
And I love
is
that Ace is
weird.
clocking it. That's the one thing that
I
I
do
like
too.
about
Like
Ace.
Ace was like, "You've been here 4 days." Like he was saying that. Also, Jeremiah is fucking weird. The fact that he's like this, like, because it's not like it's just Huda. Like, he's giving it back to her. He's like,
Oh,
even after
100%.
finding out all this stuff, like, she's my number one. Like, that's even crazier than Huda being weird. Like,
Yeah, I don't
he's
like
an
that they're not
idiot.
having any conversation. Like, I really need them voted off because I'm so tired of wasting screen time on.
I know. I saw some TikTok and it was like, Huda's the girl that, like, says like, "Oh, like don't worry, like you'll find someone as good as my man." Like when her like man is like the worst.
No, and that's what Alandria clocked that one night when
Yeah.
she was like,
She was like,
"Oh, like
we don't need it."
yeah," and it's
Yeah.
like, girl, like, and that pissed me off when I saw that. I was like, Queen, stop. And then
Same.
also, I'm obsessed with Hanny. Oh my
Hannah,
God, ship name Hannah and Charlie.
wait, I like them too.
I'm
And I
obsessed with,
love that
and
they were
I
making out in front of everyone because
grinning
that's like
ear to
I
ear
know, and
watching
that's
them.
like what Love Island is about. Like it's about like the
I
cheeky
know,
makeouts like during the day. Like
I know, I loved it.
I know. I also saw something about how like people were saying that like Sierra like molested, not molested, but like Nick didn't want to kiss her and like she like put him in the booth to like get it. But then
He literally
also,
said,
wait,
"What
you see the
was I
clips,
supposed
you
to
see the
do?"
clips for tonight's episode, and like Sierra didn't know that her and Bella had kissed. Like, no, not her
I
and Bella.
know.
She
I
didn't know
know.
that Bella and Nick had kissed. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
like it's like she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like,
Guys, it's on in T minus 30 minutes. I'm hype, actually.
yeah, Sam.
Um, but yeah, that's about all of my notes on Love Island.
I don't think I have anything else. Hoda's just annoying. Ace is weird. Do you know
Like,
like
I'm just like,
the tattoo? Okay, like the lion and the child on Ace's
mhm,
chest. The child is a baby photo of himself. I know.
bruh.
I know. I was talking to my boss at my friend boss at work, and we were talking about Ace and how it was so weird that he has his tattoo, like the ace on his back. And
Yeah,
she's like, it's even weirder that he has his face on his chest. That's crazy.
I honestly like it's just kind of starting to get like a little bit like repetitive, and I feel like it always gets to that point in the season where it's like that's the one thing that I think was so good about season 6 is that it was always
Always
changing.
changing. I know it was like,
And
especially
it's
with
just like right now, I'm just like, okay, like let's fix this fucking love triangle
like there
square
was
thing
stuff
that
that
we're
stayed the
in.
same
Like,
in last season, but like I swear to God, like and Liv didn't even end with a guy. Like she had a new guy literally every week.
yeah, like it was like always, I don't know. And so did Rob. He had what, 6 couples by
Yeah,
the
I've
end of
been
it?
seeing clips of Rob where he's like, I don't owe you an apology. I don't anything. And I was like, baby, that's why you're my screensaver. Wait,
I hate that that's been recorded.
I have a funny story to tell you. Okay,
Okay.
so Saturday night at work, this old man left his phone. Wait, I was like, oh, look at my hair.
George Washington challenge at the pool,
No,
bruh.
okay, Saturday night at my work, this old man left his phone at the table and his wife called the Stony River and I answered and he was like, my husband's on his way, he's left his phone. So I like went to the back to do something and I told like the other girls working in the house, I was like, hey, this man's coming in his phone, like it's sitting on here. They accidentally give him my phone. And this man comes in and he's holding this like the photo of Rob and he goes, this is not my phone. And like yelled at them. And I am walking up to the host stand like I didn't know this was happening. I just see them dying laughing and
Bruh.
this man like run out the restaurant. I swear to God,
That's so
he was like
insane.
80 years old.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
I
Mr.
know.
White, bro. No,
It
it's not
wasn't
Mr.
Mr.
White.
White.
No,
It
I
was,
know, but Mr. White
but
behavior,
fuck
bro.
Mr. White. I don't.
Bro, it sounds like Clue characters. I was always Miss
I,
White.
I was always
You were definitely the peacock bitch.
bro, how'd you know?
Like,
I was that. Or I was controversial opinion. I was Colonel's mustard.
I was Colonel. I don't think I ever. No, I was always Scarlet or Miss White.
Because,
Miss White was
or
my
I would be
go-to.
Scarlet too, because I feel like everyone would pick Miss Peacock and I never would get first pick because I was so unlucky in life. So I like always had the last so I'd
Guys,
say Colonel Mustard.
everybody Venmo Micah like $5. She's been
I like
so
oh my
unlucky in
God.
her life.
I would get Colonel Mustard and I loved him. And I also would always get stuck with like the bad Monopoly people. Like I'd get the fucking car or something. Like everyone wants the thimble.
I got the thimble every time. It was locked in that I was the thimble. Like everybody just knew if you were playing with me, I was the fucking thimble, or I was not
Well, yeah.
playing. But bro, my acne is pissing me off. Like,
Bro, did you see
should
Nick's
I turn on my
pimple?
Facetune?
Did you see Nick's pimple?
Yeah, that shit made me actually so mad.
Someone
But
said
then
like
I was like thinking about it, I was like, man, he's only human. Like,
I know, but like just but someone
but
made a TikTok and was like, I didn't know a new bombshell was coming in and they were talking about
bruh, I can't wait. I'm trying to turn on my Facetune.
wait, I'm gonna make
Guys,
my thing back.
wait, I need my Facetune bad.
I can't even see it.
Where is it? Oh wait, let me turn mine off too. Ooh, it's like a different vibe in your room now.
But it's kind of matching the Love Island.
Wait, why do I always do that? Where's my Facetune?
Wait, I let me look. I wrote some stuff down that I want to talk about. Let me see. Not to bring up Ginny and Georgia, but like this is something I've been thinking about. I'm like really like I like think about all the time like if I'm gonna have kids or not, and I think that I know what I want now.
Okay.
I want to have I wrote it down.
Oh.
If I ever had kids, I feel like I would have twin boy and girl, and that's it. No other kids. Like just the two twins, like Max and Marcus.
Wait, oh my God, look.
What? Oh, it's monogrammed. Harper Craig
Parker Craig,
7.
seventh grade.
Oh.
Bro, that's crazy. No,
Anyway,
yeah, I would never want twins because I'm horrified of them. Sorry if you're a
see,
twin.
I'm scared of twins when it's the same gender, but when it's different genders, I would be okay with it.
I don't know. Something I also I don't think I like
Like if I
if I
had
had to pick,
twin boys, I would have another kid, but if I had twin girls, I wouldn't.
I don't know, something about it. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could handle it. I
Yeah, that.
definitely mix them up and they'd have identity crisis issues their
Oh,
entire life.
I would definitely mix them up.
Like, yeah, I don't know how people do that. And even like the assigning colors, I'm like, girl, like if I look over and both of them look the same, I'm
I
gonna be
know,
like,
and like I would get bored of my color and want the other one. Like,
I feel like I'd be pink, you'd be purple.
yeah,
I
you'd be blue,
I
I'd be
want to
green.
see, and I was gonna say I'd be green.
No, you're definitely blue. Like I love
No,
you for
I
that,
just feel
but
like I'm green.
well, I feel like you're green too, but between the both of us, I'm not blue. So I have to be green.
That was so diva, bro. I'm
You know
not
it's
blue.
true.
I'm
No,
not blue.
Look at my surroundings. I'm gonna sit in the green
Yeah, no,
company.
you would not. Yeah, well,
So
I just
I feel
think you
like you're
would.
green too, but compared to me, you're blue.
Yeah,
Wait,
and you're the fussy baby that's throwing up everywhere. Okay.
actually, I was the opposite of that. Apparently, I was a really good baby.
Yeah, I was an angel child,
I was
actually.
too. Wait, I'm gonna ask you a very serious question, and I feel like
Okay.
this is like a time-old question, but this is one
Okay.
of the things that like we're getting to know each other. For colors in school, what color notebook are you giving to the class the classes?
Okay, shit.
Should we write them down?
Um, yes.
Okay, and
We'll tune back in a second.
hey, maybe I'll put some like funny song over it and like lapse it because I'm getting
Yeah.
kind of good at editing. Okay, we're
Wait, what are the subjects we're
the subjects
doing?
are math, science. Wait, how do you spell science?
English,
Oh, yeah,
history,
yes.
foreign language. Are we doing that?
Mm, no, we should just do the core four.
Okay.
Mine is so specific, but I really hope that we have the same.
All I'm saying is that if you don't have yours like this, I feel like you're a psychopath.
If you don't have yours like this, I feel like you're a psychopath. Guys, if you've made it this long in the video, everyone comment
Yeah, comment what
what
you
their
guys would
stuff is.
have.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do math first. Okay,
God.
three,
3,
two,
2,
one.
1, red.
Blue. Bro! No way you have red! No fucking way! Math is so blue, and I refuse to say anything else.
No, you people piss me off.
Bro, red is English.
Blue is English.
Okay, Libby. I'm just call you Liddy. No one thinks.
Well, I don't know. I just, in my mind,
Oh.
liberal arts, English, blue.
Okay, what do you have for
That's just how it's
science?
always
If you don't have
green.
what, okay, it's green, obviously.
And history's always been purple.
What? I don't even have purple on here.
Oh, you have yellow?
Yeah.
See, I would like switch between foreign language, purple. Actually, maybe I did have history as yellow and Spanish as purple.
I didn't have purple. Okay, so the only thing we disagree on is the math and English, but the fact that you think that English is fucking blue is insane.
No, you're gonna piss me off, bro. Actually, like you people make me mad.
No, it's
Math
like
has always
I
been
always think
red.
of it like I always think of it like books are blue. I mean, books are red, like the paper is like cool. It's like warm tone, like the paper's yellow, like that goes with red. And then like math, I think of like calculators and like calculators, I think of like blue.
No, that like doesn't make sense in my mind.
Okay.
Also, red pen would always be all over all my math shit, so it just like made sense that it was red.
Actually, I see that. I've never thought of
And
that.
then like blue was like always
Mine
like an
was just
English
always
like
blue. Like that's just how it worked for.
no. Yeah, damn, that was a crazy question. That really divided us there.
Did you have one of those? Okay, well, in middle school, were you allowed to have backpacks?
No. Yes,
Okay,
bro.
wait, what? We weren't allowed to have backpacks.
No, wait, actually, this is crazy. This is crazy what
You
you're about
were
to find out.
allowed or you didn't?
No, we were allowed.
Oh, we had to leave them in
Well,
our
I
locker.
went to a school, like my class had 8 kids. I didn't have lockers or anything. But
I
listen
can't
to this.
believe you went for 8 kids middle school to a high school of 9,000 children.
5,000.
That's still a lot. Mine was
Yeah, no,
1,500.
I know. Well, why do you think I am the way I am, bro? I had to figure that out
Girl,
quick.
I'm trying to learn. Like I'm figuring out
I
now.
had to navigate that quick. I was like, what? Um, no, so basically in my middle school, we had some sort, I think it was a poster making competition, and my dad like made my poster or whatever. We win the whole thing.
But your dad made it.
Yeah, we win the whole thing, the Craig family. And I think I was one of the first kids in the entire country to have the backpack with the spikes. I won that backpack.
You had that?
Yep, and I
Bro,
won
I
it. My
always wanted one of those.
my parents would have never bought it for me, and there was only one other girl in the school who had it, and she was like really cool. She was like an eighth grader, and I was in fifth grade, and I fucking got the spike backpack, and I was like,
Bro, we had competitions like that
and I
too.
was one of the first kids that like it was super exclusive. I
That's
was like,
crazy.
bro.
We in like fifth and sixth grade, like we had intermediate school, and one of our fundraisers was like we had to sell cookie dough, and you would earn these ducks. Who never sold them out got a hoverboard. Like they were like the first ones to get it. And I remember like wanting to sell stuff, but I'm so bad at it. I was just like basically like convincing my mom to buy all this cookie dough. And I was going up to people's houses, but like I didn't know how it worked. So like I didn't
Mhm.
know I would have to deliver them the cookie dough. So it's like I got took money from all of these random people, but like never wrote down where they lived or like what their name was. So like a shipment of like 60 pounds of cookie dough arrives to my door, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? And me and my mom just kept it all. But I didn't even win, and I
No,
wanted
that's
to
fine
win.
though. Wait, actually, and okay, if you like went to school with me in middle school, I'm sorry that you're hearing this right now. This is a big confession of
Oh
mine.
my God, tell me.
So we had those like, well, we didn't have them, but like
Wait,
I was
wait, wait. I
obsessed.
was gonna ask you if you had backpacks because I had to ask something.
Oh yeah, I did have
Okay,
backpacks.
did you have one of those trapper keepers, like the binders that zipped and you wore them like a shoulder bag?
Hell no.
Oh,
Do I give that?
if you didn't have it in school, like you're a fucking loser. Everyone had one.
No, there was only one kid who had that, but he was like super cool. Like he was like the nonchalant,
Bro,
like
I had one. And I didn't know that we were getting rid of them when we went to high school. So I brought my
social suicide, bro. It's like you had a rolly backpack, dead ass. But
Oh, I was just like
that's even
so
more like,
I was
no,
so
that's,
used to it. And like I kind of like I
I
was
think
like
that's
early
worse
on the
than rolly
trend.
backpack.
I was like early on the trend. Like I remember I had one and everyone being like, what is that? And I was like, and it was a specific brand and only had like 4 colors. And I had the pink color, which I swear to God was limited edition.
Bro, no, actually, I think you taking that to school
I
is
still have
worse.
mine. Okay, crazy. I'm about to share something crazy. Crazy
Bring it to
thing about me.
school.
I maybe I would. It works really well. Crazy thing about me is I'm so like hoarder psycho. I have kept every single school item I've ever done since like first grade to high school. Like I have my high school backpack, I have my middle school backpack, I have every single textbook,
Oh,
every
hell no,
single
I throw that
binder,
shit
every
out.
single it's all in my closet.
That's why
Swear to
I'm
God.
like super type A because like I can't have that shit around me,
No,
bro.
that's why I'm so type B. Like I like it's literally in a closet, like in another room in my house, and it's but my mom was like asking me if she could throw it away, and I'm like, no, I need that.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah.
No, okay, so in middle
Wait,
school,
anyway, you were saying something.
we had these or we didn't have them. I keep saying that, but you know those like little squishy like animal things that would like
Oh
stick to the
yeah,
walls and stuff.
I had those.
So I like I was obsessed with them, and I would stick them on the end of my desk, and I just have them sitting there. Um, and so basically, and once I figured out what Amazon was in sixth grade, I was like, this is the shit right here. So I would I would
That's my shit right
go to
there.
school with there were 4 girls in my class. It was 4 girls, 4 boys. I go to school.
That's so weird.
I go to school and I talk to the other 3 girls and I'd be like,
Wait, was
all
it
right,
a
guys. Well,
Montessori
actually, I
school?
had people in other grades in on it too. But I go to school, I'd be like, all right, guys,
Oh, you sell
pack up.
them?
I go, pack of 100 of these is $20. If we all chip in $5, we each get 25.
Bro, you were trying to collect money from other people to buy them.
And I would pocket them.
Bro, I would do that
I'd
with
buy it on
Pokemon
my mom's
cards.
account with her card, and then I'd pocket this, so I'd be
That's smart.
$15 richer. No, but like I didn't realize that like it was like wrong at the time. Like I was just like, bro, like
That's how I
I'm
felt about
buying
selling
this shit.
Pokemon
Like,
cards. Like I was in like elementary school, like I had this one friend and like he knew all the stuff about it, and I was like the businesswoman.
oh, I
And
was an
so
avid collector.
I know I collected too, but like he like knew like prices, like what everything.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And so he would give me like the really bad ones, and then I would be like the business person and I would sell them, and he would talk about all this like rare facts and stuff. And then we would get like $10 and then we would split it.
Wait, have I ever told you that
I
I
was a
was a dealer
businesswoman. You're a dealer?
in my Catholic
I
school?
was a slime dealer.
I was a dealer of gum. You weren't allowed to have gum at
You
school.
rascal.
No, Micah, this story is actually crazy. You weren't allowed to have gum at school, and I
Wait,
had,
I forget. I like didn't really know that you went to a Catholic school.
yeah, no, Catholic middle school, and I had 6 packs of different flavor gums: watermelon,
Was
rainbow,
it the extra?
wintergreen, spearmint. You know it was the extra, or the
Of
ice
course.
cubes. The ice cubes are good too.
I liked the fruit strips, the fruit
So
stripes.
I had every single flavor, and just me being me, like I would buy these in like bulk. Like whenever my dad would go, I'd be like, "Oh, get me another flavor of whatever." So I had them on my backpack, and I'd be like, "Hey, like," and I go get a piece, and somebody come up to me and they whisper, they'd be like, "Hey, can I get one?" I'm like, "Yeah, like what flavor?" And I give it to him, and this fuck ass first grader, I forget what it was. It was like a
Bro,
fake.
did you say a fuck ass first grader?
It was like a
We
faith
are
partner
getting
thing.
into, guys, we are getting into deep lore on the podcast. Elementary school edition.
And so it was like a faith partner thing. So we were paired up with kids in first grade and we teach them about the Bible and stuff, whatever. And our priest was there. And one of the first graders went up to my priest and said, Parker has a load of gum in her backpack.
That
My
Parky
priest,
narc,
bro, tore me a
bro.
new one.
Not to
I
the
was in,
priest.
I
Not to
was
the
in,
priest.
to the priest. The priest was like, even like, the principal
Was
was
it not
not
like a
feared.
nun school?
No, it was just a priest, but it was not, the principal wasn't feared. It was Father Wayne, the priest.
Okay, so
You did not want to mess with Father Wayne.
All the Catholic schools in my town are like just girls and just boys.
No, ours was mixed. Yeah.
I think
Well,
there might be one. Like
mine was like low key
Father
poor
Ryan
for
is.
like a minute too. But yeah, I got in a lot of trouble. My priest did not like me.
Hello? Yes, I'm filming. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Show what your mom brought.
Will you close my door and get Disco? Get, you forgot one. Or Peter can stay. Wait, I think. Okay, you guys. Food hall.
Damn, that
It's
should look fire.
it's grilled pineapple, Brussels sprouts, rice, and like kung pao chicken. My mom made it all, but I'm not gonna eat it right now because I'm not hungry.
Yum.
I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, that shit's fire. But yeah, that's my story. Middle school was like, I'm sure there
Crazy.
will be more stories that pop up, but I was like low key like goated in middle school. I'm not even
I
gonna
kind of
lie.
was too. I was pretty popular. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was goated. Well, also once I got that boyfriend cred, that seventh grade boyfriend
I
cred.
had a sixth grade boyfriend.
Yeah, no, I was legit. Like people, I was
I
legit.
was my sixth grade boyfriend. Like we were kind of an icon, and I remember.
No, and wait, you go, you go.
Well, I was gonna say that sixth grade we had like a Valentine's Day dance and we like went together. But on the morning of Valentine's Day, like we had school and he came to my house at like 6 a.m. with a teddy bear and a card on Valentine's Day and like dropped it off at my front porch before
Wait, so
school.
cute.
I know.
No, my middle school boyfriend, trauma, let me just say. But anyway, we were like on and off all the time.
I have another trauma one too.
Well, we were like on and off all the time. And I remember all my guy friends in middle school, because I was just like that. Um, they would all be like, "Why are you with him? He's treating you so bad. Like you could be with me." And like I was like, "Damn, I'm kind of good at right now, honestly." That was probably the last time I got play. Bro, you just missed the craziest
I'm sorry.
punchline.
I'm sorry. Peter got on my
What's the
lap.
last thing you heard?
That middle school boyfriend cred.
Yeah, okay, so basically like whatever. So then my guy friends at the time, they'd be like, "Oh, like, why are you with him? Like, he's treating you like shit, like whatever." And like they were all like looking into me. And I was like, damn, I'm goated. But then I realized that that's the last time I've got play in my entire life.
No, I can't believe you said that because I swear to God, the most play I got in my life was sixth grade.
100%.
Oh yeah. Boy, they wanted me.
100%. Yeah.
I
No,
know. And there's so many of them. I'm like, I wish I
that
would have
Pokemon cred,
no
like
that
some shit
Pokemon
like that,
card.
like
And I
that
was
gum
like
cred.
very like athletic, like I was good at sports. So I
Oh,
was
I
like,
wasn't. I
well,
was just like low-key a baller.
I had like the athletic charm because I remember I always like did the best in the pacer and I was won like all of the awards, like most athletic in
Damn.
school. Not a flex. Um, so like I had like that charm, but that's like the last time I got play.
Yeah, I was crazy time middle school, bro.
I know you were.
I'm saying it was a crazy
Oh
time.
yeah, it was.
Right.
I can't believe Peter's on my lap right
Yeah,
now.
I'm sure more of my Peter, say hi to the pod.
Peter, say hi to the pod.
Anyway, that's basically all I have for the pod. Do you have anything else you wanted to add?
I feel like I had a question I wanted to ask you, but I don't remember.
Okay, we'll write it down for the next one. Guys, if I get my Lafufu and my Sunny Angel in time for the pod, I will unbox it.
Yes.
If
Oh wait,
not,
that
I
would
will
be so
be
exciting.
extremely impatient, but I do want to unbox it on the pod.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget that we're going to be in Minnesota together this summer
Yep,
on the
just wait for that
lake,
podcast.
having fun.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
gonna
going to be an
be
in-person podcast, you guys.
yeah, no, it's gonna be the first in-person podcast that we do. It's just gonna be fire. I want to buy those mics on Amazon, the little
I do
Bluetooth
too. We need
ones.
the little ones.
Yeah, we also need to like low-key like how are we gonna record it? Like on our phone?
Or like I've got cameras, like I've got stuff.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking
Guys,
about it.
Micah's been like low-key putting in a lot of work to this podcast. Shout out to her. She made the entire intro. She's been doing the editing. That's beast right there.
I
Beast
know
mode.
I've never like been productive with something. Like I
I
felt
know.
like,
I feel like you like really applied yourself, which
thank
is like
you, because I never
job.
apply myself.
Yeah, no, I'm loving it.
Oh my
It's,
God,
it's something you're
okay.
passionate about, so.
No, and I feel like I'm good at it. Low-key, I kind of want to do like a vlog, like a Minnesota vlog.
Yeah, we totally could, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
we're
wait.
not podcasters. Maybe we're like YouTubers.
No, that's what I was thinking, like, but we can do both. But like I'd be down to like make
I like the
YouTube videos
podcast
too.
content. Yeah, I'd be down
I
to be
like the
like the
podcast
vlog.
content, but I also like I feel like we're so like funny in person.
Yeah, like fall break or something. Like we could do
Yeah,
like a
like a
fall
little
break vlog.
vlog.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my God, and I'm going to Bonnaroo this weekend.
Yeah, we'll have hella crazy stories next
I
week. Also,
know.
I'm going to Bloomington this weekend. I'm going to Emmett's
Are you
house.
actually? Wait, you're
Hmm.
gonna have so much fun.
Yeah. So
I'm
we'll touch base
excited.
again next week.
And I'm trying to
Um,
convince Libby to come. I think she might
yeah,
come on
that'll be
Friday.
lit. That'll be lit. All right. Well, thanks guys
You
for
guys
tuning
say bye to
in.
Peter. Peter, you guys say bye to the podcast.
Bye, Peter the Pumpkin Eater.
Oh my God, he's so
He's so
cute.
cute. I can't. All right, though.
All right,
Peace
you
out,
guys.
guys. We love
Peace
you.
out.